Hello, 11th standard business math students. Welcome back to chapter 1 matrices and determinants. Today we are going to see example 1.18 using this property as I have already told you. AB the whole inverse equal to B inverse A inverse. So both in LHS and RHS we are going to find out inverse. If we have to find out inverse, we have to see whether the determinant or given matrix is non-singular. Okay, so we need two matrices. They have given A and B, each of order 2 cross 2. Okay, so let us see whether determinant A not equal to 0 and determinant B not equal to 0. So what is A? 1, 2, 1, 1. Expanding, you will get 1 minus 2, that is equal to minus 1. Okay, not equal to 0. Similarly, what is B? 0 minus 1, 1, 2. So expanding, you will get determinant B equal to 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1, not equal to 0. So now we can proceed. For finding out LHS they have given AB the whole inverse. So for that we have to first find out what is AB and then only we can proceed to the inverse steps. So here this is A and this is B. So you are going to multiply first row with the first column and second column. So what will you get? AB 1 into 0 0 plus 2 into 1 2. Okay. Then second one minus 1 plus 4. Similarly second row, when you take the second row, 1 into 0 0 plus 1 into 1 1. And so for second row with the second column, minus 1 plus 2. So your answer is going to be 2 3 1 1. This is nothing but AB. Now if we have to find AB inverse, we have to see whether AB, determinant AB not equal to 0. What is determinant AB? 2 3 1 1. So diagonal multiplication, expanding, you get 2 minus 3, that is equal to minus 1, not equal to 0. So we can proceed. We have already seen 4 steps, isn't it? What are they to find out AB inverse? The 4 steps. First one, determinant AB not equal to 0. Second step, cofactor matrix. Third one, we are finding out cofactor matrix. Third one, adjoint AB. And fourth one, AB the whole inverse. Okay, these are the steps you are going to do. So shall we go to the first one? So already we have done with this first step, isn't it? We have done with the first step. Now what happened to the color? My god, it's going. So we have done with the first step. Now we are going to go with the second step. So what is the hit? Since this is a 2 cross 2 matrix, we are going to combine 2 plus 3. Okay, 2 and 3 you can combine. So when you combine, you can directly get adjoint AB. Okay, you can directly get your adjoint AB. For a 2 cross matrix, it's very easy. Just you are going to invert these two. That is 2, 1 comes here and 2 goes here, and you are going to change the sign for the opposite diagonal. So minus 3 minus 1. This is going to be your adjoint AB. Okay. Now fourth step, you are going to find out what happened, my dear. Oh God, it's not coming. What is your fourth step? AB the whole inverse. Okay, what is AB whole inverse formula? 1 by determinant AB into adjoint AB. So your answer is going to be 1 by determinant AB is 1 by minus 1 into adjoint AB 1 minus 3 minus 1 2. Okay, so you are going to take the minus inside. If you take the minus inside, what will you get? Plus will become minus and minus will become plus. So minus 1 plus 3 1 minus 2. This is going to be your AB inverse. So this you name it as 1. Okay, now we are going to go to RHS. What is RHS? B inverse A inverse. So we have already found out determinant A and determinant B, isn't it? Determinant A is equal to, here we have found out, isn't it? This is minus 1 and this is 1. So determinant A equal to minus 1 and determinant B equal to 1. Now we are going to go to the, this is non-singular, not equal to 0. Now we are going to go to the second and third step. So 2 plus 3, you can directly write adjoint B. What is adjoint B? B is 0 minus 1 1 2. So I will write A and B here. Okay, what is A? 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 1. What is B? 0 minus 1 1 2. 0 minus 1 1 2. Okay, now adjoint B. What is adjoint B? Adjoint B you can directly write, isn't it? Just invert the matrix. So for the first diagonal, it is main diagonal 2 1 0. This will become plus and this will become minus. Okay, this is going to be adjoint B. So what is B inverse formula? 1 by determinant B into adjoint B. So your answer is going to be 1 by 1 into 2 1 minus 1 0. That is going to be 2 1 minus 1 0. This is your B inverse. This is B inverse. Okay, now similarly for adjoint A, again you are going to go to 2 plus 3. Adjoint A, you can directly invert. It is 1 1, so no problem. And here you are going to put minus 1 minus 2 because it is in plus. Now A inverse. What is A inverse? 1 by determinant A into adjoint A. 1 by determinant A. Determinant A you have given the value as minus 1. So it is going to be 1 by minus 1 into adjoint A is 1 minus 2 minus 1 1. So when you take this minus inside, when you take the minus inside, plus will become minus and minus will become plus. So it is going to be as minus 1 2 1 minus 1. This is going to be your A inverse. Now you have to find out B inverse into A inverse, isn't it? So B inverse into A inverse. What is B inverse? 2 1 minus 1 0. And what is A inverse? Minus 1 2 1 minus 1. When you multiply row with this column and this column, your answer is going to be minus 2 plus 1 4 minus 1, and here it is going to be 1 plus 0, and here it is going to be 2 plus 1. Sorry, 2 plus 0, isn't it? See, second row with the first one, 1 plus 0. Similarly here it is 2 plus 0. Okay, now your answer is going to be minus 1 3 1, and here it is minus 1 means minus 2, so minus 2. Now this is 2. What is our 1b inverse? AB inverse minus 1 3 1 minus 2, so 1 equal to 2, so 1 equal to 2 equal to minus 1 3 1 minus 2. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. Therefore AB the whole inverse equal to B inverse A inverse is 2. Thank you.